Future's weird, huh?
Yeah, super weird, yeah.
It could be sport, like tennis, or... Hi there, a little story. Thank you.
Have you ever felt like drowning because you were working too hard and you had too many things to do? And therefore, did you feel like worn out or did you feel sick? I guess all of you know these feelings like I do. However, we have created a solution for exactly this problem. It's called Ellie, and Ellie literally is an ally. She helps you making decisions based on your schedule, emotions, and on your health in order to provide you a healthy work-life balance and to prevent burnouts. She comes with insoles which absorb your state of health and your emotions through your foot reflex zones. By doing so, she actually is the world's first device that is able to recognize your exact feelings. The insoles are also connected with a bracelet that is smart, and it contains your own schedule. It synchronizes all the information collected so that it can give you a reasonable piece of advice. And I can actually show you right now how it really works. So, Ellie, can I do something tonight?
You're tired. You better go to bed soon.
Well, there you go. Ellie knows what's best for me, so thank you.
As we heard on Friday, most of us are exhausted even in the free time. So it's clear that we have to rethink the way of living, and we do so in asking us the question, for example, what did our last lunch look like? Today we try to do as much as we can, even all in the same time. But it's not about quantity, it's about quality. And we think that food offers a lot of quality. Preparing fresh food, smelling the different flavors, talk with people, or really enjoy food. But with our actual behavior, we really miss a lot of it. Zimmer wants to change that. It's a portable kitchen and a dining room for everyone. It's easy to handle and space is simply adjusted to the number of people. It's an offline space where you can exchange knowledge and experience, and where you live food culture. There are a lot of people, like retirees, refugees, or even part-time workers, who have time and they would love to share it with others. Yes, by Zimmer, they can. And for everyone who wants to join the table. Zimmer is a franchising model. It gives people who are excluded from the work environment the possibility to apply themselves by running a box. With your support, in 2016, the first Zimmer box will stand and open in Zurich. Is it a change for all of us to really live our lives? See you there.
Hello, good. Welcome. We want to start off by telling you a bit about the experience we made during the last 48 hours. Our primary goal was to win this competition. And we started by stacking a huge amount of ideas. Long after we lost our sense of time, we recognized the ability to produce these ideas, the actual foundation of these ideas, was our knowledge and our education. This microphone is getting annoying. There we go. At that stage, we were so fascinated about the process we were going through. We were running around the whole building and telling everybody about our idea. Winning the prize suddenly lost all the importance. But still, we were panicking, because we were feeling like we have no suitable result to show to you. That was how society shaped us. The process is not valued enough. We keep measuring ourselves by our outcome. We totally forget how to look. Sorry, we totally forget to look and how we got to that outcome. But now you're probably asking yourself, what is our product? After analyzing what we went through these 48 hours, we believe that we can say, more than any product, our mindset as a tool will have the biggest impact on how we choose our values and how we will work in the future. The best thing about this tool, it's free, it's open source, it's CO2 neutral, and all of you already have it. Thank you very much.
New Work mit To-Do-Karten. Das heißt, es gibt keine Berufe mehr, es gibt nur noch Kompetenzprofile. Alle Aufgaben, sei es im Büro oder auf der Baustelle, werden auf To-Do-Karten notiert. Auf diesen Karten stehen immer 2 Werte. Die Kompetenz, die du dazu brauchst, und die Quality Time, die du dafür kriegst. Quality Time, das ist einfach Freizeit. To-Do-Karten werden zufällig unter allen Arbeitnehmern gemischt und verteilt. Du hast dann die Wahl. Du kannst deine Karte annehmen und ausführen. Dafür kriegst du Kompetenzen in dem Bereich, in dem die Arbeit liegt. Und du kriegst natürlich Quality Time. Du kannst die Karte aber auch weitergeben an jemanden, der dir für diese Arbeit besser geeignet scheint. Dieser kann die Arbeit ausführen oder er kann die Karte zurück auf den Stapel legen. Karten, die auf dem Stapel liegen, gewinnen an Quality Time. Sie werden immer wertvoller, bis sich jemand ihr annimmt. Liegt die Karte allerdings bei dir, dann verfällt ihr Wert langsam, bis du die Arbeit ausgeführt hast. Nun, was bringt uns das? Durch den Bewegungsfluss dieser Karten sehen wir wertvolle Dinge. Wir sehen zum Beispiel, in welchen Bereichen unserer Firma die Arbeit und Entlöhnung schlicht zu weit auseinander liegen und niemand die Arbeit tun will. Außerdem kannst du, indem du deine Karten auswählst, dein eigenes Kompetenzprofil formen. Damit brechen wir die bisherige Vorstellung von Beruf und Spezialisierung auf. Wir wechseln unsere Arbeit stetig, aber nicht ständig. Danke.
Hi, my name is Wolfram. I'm an industrial designer. I like to design crazy things. Every now and then I get stuck, and I'm pretty sure you actually know this experience. I want to work some new material I haven't worked with, but how do I get that into the shape that I want? Where can I find a suitable expert? And what would make it somebody help me if they don't know me? What if I could type my question into a network of heroes? The network would identify immediately who is the most suitable expert for my question, based on a large repository of previous questions and answers. It also makes sure that every expert only gets as many questions as they agree to take, and they don't get overwhelmed. The expert gets an alarm. I'm very happy. Where's my alarm? Okay, good. I'm very happy because I know that my answer is on the way. Because I got my answer, I want to send a big thank you back. Where's my answer? Okay. And actually, the answer back is in hero points. So everybody will see the increase in hero points. And with making helping others more fun and rewarding, we will see that the network of heroes and knowledge will actually increase. Okay, thanks.
It's actually a new concept. It's the only way around. We're
Wir schreiben das Jahr 2050. Smartphones sind kein Thema mehr. Bildschirme sind direkt in unseren Augen integriert. Das bedeutet, unsere Realität wird erweitert. Viele Menschen werden zu digitalen Nomaden. Was bedeutet, sie reisen auf der ganzen Welt herum, um zu arbeiten. Die New Work Era hat begonnen. Doch digitale Nomaden kämpfen mit Problemen. Vereinsamung, Mangel an Privatsphäre oder Burnout. Stell dir vor, du bist ein digitaler Nomad und könntest nach Hause gehen und in dein eigenes Bett schlüpfen, dich mit Freunden treffen oder diese Freunde überall, egal wo sie sich befinden, mit ihnen abhängen. Das ist alles gar kein Problem mehr mit Home. Doch was ist Home? Home ist ein Netzwerk mit identischen Räumen, mit identischer Ausstattung. In diesen Räumen bleibt alles gleich. Doch durch diesen Bildschirm in unserem Auge wird individuell dieser Raum bespielt. Was bedeutet, wir fühlen uns drin wohl. Doch es kommt noch viel besser. Treffe in diesen Räumen deine Freunde, zum Beispiel um ein Fußballmatch anzuschauen, kein Problem. Esse mit deiner Familie zu Mittag, obwohl sie 6 Stunden von deiner Arbeit entfernt lebt. Oder genieße ein kurzes Mittagsschläfchen in deinem eigenen Bett. Make the world your home.
Freizeit ist für mich eigentlich ein Fremdwort, weil wenn du neben dem Studium irgendwie noch Geld verdienen willst, dann tust du deine letzte Freiheit noch irgendwie für den Job opfern.
Der Konkurrenzkampf, ja, der ist riesig bei uns.
Ich glaube, darum machen wir selber am meisten Druck.
So wie es eigentlich ein Bürzer hat und ein Pfeife kann heimgehen und abschalten, das gibt es einfach im Büro nicht.
Schnufe, Schnufe, du musst schnufe. Einmal rein, dann wieder raus. Schnufe, Schnufe, du musst schnufe. Einmal rein, dann wieder raus. Das La Bambele, Bambele. Lass La Bambele, komm, lass La Bambele. Schnufe, 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 lass La Bambele.
Wir haben bei euch angefangen. Ihr habt uns die Aufgabe gegeben, wir haben uns unter Druck gesetzt. Wir, nicht ihr. Wir hatten keine Luft mehr gehabt. Dort haben wir angesetzt. Wir machen es für uns, nicht für euch. Wir haben Luft geholt. Wir sind bleiben stehen, dass es weitergehen kann. New Work fängt bei mir an.
Guten Abend, werte Mitstreiter, geehrte Jury. Vielen Dank für das zahlreiche Erscheinen. Im Zuge unserer ausgiebigen Diskussionen sind wir zum Schluss gekommen. Aufrichtig adressieren wir euch mit der fublenden, dringenden Nachricht. Die Problematik der neuen Arbeit ist nicht, wie wir im Museum gesehen haben, gab es schon viel früher Angehörige gewisser Berufszweige, Gattungen und Felder, die sich angesichts technischer Entwicklung reorientieren mussten. Pech gehabt. Einzig für die Telemarketing-Fuzis ist eine solche Nachricht sicher ein Licht am Ende des Tunnels. Und überhaupt, Voraussagen über Entwicklungen in der Zukunft sind häufig ungewiss. Mangels theoretischer Grundlagen möchten wir uns das nicht anmaßen. Ein gedanklicher Erguss als Ergebnis unseres Dilettantismus eignet sich nur bedingt für eine solide Handlungsanweisung in der Gegenwart. Nichtsdestotrotz bot dieses Wochenende Raum zur angeheiterten Reflexion über diese zwar diffuse, aber dennoch bedeutende Sachlage. Als Drinktank witterten wir die Notwendigkeit zur Gestaltung eines alternativen Lebensentwurfs. Dies zum Durchbruch der bürgerlichen Begrenzung. Neu braucht es wohl auch keine Menschen mehr, die sprechend auf einer Bühne stehen und womöglich noch mit Essensresten beworfen werden. Wobei wir diese Gefahr heute, hier und jetzt bei diesem guten Catering ausschließen möchten. Allerdings, Kaffee teilweise Note von Pflegeprogramm. Trotzdem, toll, danke und tschüssi. Guten Abend, werte Mitstreiter, geehrte Jury. Vielen Dank für das zahlreiche Erscheinen. Im Zuge unserer ausgiebigen Diskussionen sind wir zum Schluss gekommen.
Jimmy Chu, Norwegian, multi-employed, constantly connected, highly productive, working from home. This is the future workspace habits. Jimmy has a problem. He's come up with a fantastic concept for Zurich Designathon, but he hasn't got a pitch that's in 15 minutes in front of an audience of 100 people. Jimmy has to get creative. He has to solve his problem. Creativeness is derived from friction, restrictions, and different perspectives, aka human interaction. Jimmy's got issues. It's okay. He goes to Co-Creator, a window that allows intercultural ideation, a platform that has broken the language and culture barriers by randomly connecting Jimmy with Tanisha Muller in Korea, who doesn't speak a word of English. Jimmy gets a 1-minute window with Tanisha to exchange perceptions, ideas, knowledge, anything that may help him solve his problem. Boom, minute's over. He's got some ideas, but needs some more. Next, Simon from Colombia, who only speaks Spanish. Co-Creator allows for people like you to connect with people worldwide through advanced instant translation to preserve and enhance creativity and innovation in future working environments. Bam, minute's over. Jimmy has a solution. Through this platform, Jimmy was able to receive quick and dirty perspectives and insights that he couldn't have come up with by himself, something that happens oh so often in the future workspace.
Hello, I'm Jimmy.
Nice.
Do you remember the game back in the days where you had to cover your eyes and someone, well actually a friend or someone, is guiding you through the room? It was quite uncomfortable, wasn't it? And actually, an estimate of 80 to 100,000 people only in Switzerland actually encounter it every day. And imagine if blind people can walk freely with no additional assistance. Today, we want to introduce you to the most beneficial companion for them, the soulmate. An intelligent guide for a new vision. A new way of sight based on ultrasound technology. These sensors can scan the environment and just as bats or dolphins. So, our shoe communicates with different kinds of patterns, of vibration patterns, and it creates an understanding of your surroundings and the destination the blind man want to reach. And we also collaborate with the Google's GPS system to lead them and explore places they've never been before on their own. Our mission is to help blind people integrate in general working society. It's a new sense, it's freedom, it's independency that belongs to every human being, the soulmate. Take a step further.
Are you often lost at work, stuck in a process or having no idea? It's time for change. In this kind of situation, we are here for you. Our products offer you the opportunity to refresh. We provide a tool that increases efficiency and inspiration for a new way of working. The key effect we offer is letting your emotions be an input for your personal productivity. It brings you fun and stimulation to increase a digital profit in stressful situations. All you have to do is to press the refresh button. If so, something unexpected will happen. This technology is driven by big data. By collecting your everyday digits, we're finally using the information you are sharing online for something good. We believe that pressing the button really gives you back in control on your working process. So break the routine and push further your work. So let's give it a try. And what would happen if you press the button? So try it out, get your refresh button, and give it a try. Thank you.
Mankind lives by the principle of time. For each day we created a schedule for, let's call it, the normal human being. The clock dictates us what we have to do and for how long. Wake up, go to work, leisure time, midnight, go to sleep, sleep, wake up, repeat, speed up. This rhythm seems to dominate our days, years and lives. While our days are regulated by clocks, we are regulated by a hormone called melatonin. Produced in the epiphysis, which is located in our brains, it tells us when we should go to sleep and when we should wake up. What if we had a watch, depending on our own body, showing us when we are naturally productive? Our body gets stimulated when the melatonin level is sinking. The lower this level is, the more productive we may be. Having a high level of melatonin makes us feel very sleepy. If our daily schedules and biorhythms aren't balanced, we tend to get depressed and start to freak out a lot faster, which lowers our productivity drastically. Regarding those facts, one has to question our society, which desperately tries to fit into a self-made structure, rather than changing the structure itself. A fundamental change of our working structure, by paying closer attention to our very own biorhythm, would result in individual schedules, higher efficiency, as well as more happiness and time. Do not shape.
you should not shape to fit into the structure, but you should shape the structure.
Check, check, check. Okay, we're good. Coffee break. Same people, same time, same place. Here comes Breaker to disrupt your break habits. This is Tim. Tim works in a big software engineering company, and he desperately needs a break and a pair of fresh eyes to look on a pitch that he has been working on all morning. He opens Breaker, where he's presented with 3 options: ping pong, coffee, or conversation. This is Rolf. Rolf just founded a small startup next door, and he loves using Breaker to meet new people, share ideas. Maybe someone else is up for a coffee. Breaker matches Tim and Rolf. The meeting point is in 2 minutes at Café Le Voila. As suggested, Tim and Rolf meet at Café Le Voila and are finally able to bounce off new ideas. Breaker surprises you with new networks, allows flexibility, and promotes creative interaction. Breaker, refreshing encounters. If you want to see how far the rabbit hole goes, how awesome your breaks could be, vote for us, vote for Breaker.
Mehr nach Gesellschaftsdesign. Uns sind mehr Fragen als Antworten gekommen. Und wir haben einen Vorschlag.
Okay, so maybe we'll find more people. Who from you has been working hard lately? Good. And did you manage to keep your focus the entire time? Well, we neither.
Yes. Well, you know, breaks are good for you because if you do more breaks, you get more efficient.
That's why we made a small device that is a reminder for you to take more breaks.
Now, let's meet our
table blocker.
Yes.
Jemand ein Gipfeli zum Meeting mitbringen.
In schwierige Situationen kommen und kann sagen, hey, könntest du die Situation übernehmen?
Eine, die auch über Vorschläge macht.
Persönlich nicht. Austausch.
Kollegiales Verhältnis.
Wenn ich mit der Arbeit voll im Seich bin, dass mir dann mein Mitarbeiter ein bisschen unter den Arm gibt.
Am Anfang mich unterstützt.
Wenn er nicht so viel Scheiße labert.
Kaffee bringt oder mein Kaffeetässchen abwäscht.
Wenn er nicht so viel
Scheiße labert. Jemand ein Gipfeli zum Meeting mitbringen.
So, we've reached our very last team.
Okay, it's an open team, and my biggest problems is now that you sing together with me, because I think singing can change a little bit our work and can make our a little bit more together, and so just sing with me, and you can interpret the text. Okay, I'm ready. Okay, I begin. Schönes Konzept, elektronisch schreiben. Andere Kollegen wird dabei meinen. Lächeln kann mich sehr entzücken. Allein zu lachen will nicht erspüren. Schön niemanden. I don't listen to anybody. And now, kommunizieren, wo You didn't sing. I don't want any reward by applauding. I want when you sing. How can I do it? Okay, I have no chance. I have no chance at all.
Thank you, everyone. That was really amazing. Thank you. Right, before we start into the break, I've got one more announcement that I want to make. We have got an audience award. So, it will be 300 francs, and we will vote on it now, okay? So we will be distributing paper over there. Try to get a hold of one. We have some pens. You have to circulate them a bit. And you will have to, actually, I don't know. Where do they put the paper? Here? Right, okay. We collect them over here, okay? So write your favorite team down, which we're going to put up an overview up here in, I think, 10 seconds. Is that doable, Kevin? Yeah, I figured. I don't know. Okay, so maybe a minute, 2 minutes, 3. Okay, I'll give you 3 minutes. Okay, 3 minutes we'll have an overview again over all the teams that we had. Until then, think of which team was your favorite one. They will win an audience award. Okay, thanks.
So, hello everybody. First of all, a really great congratulations to your presentations. It was quite impressive. My name is Celine, I'm from We Make It, and I will just shortly introduce you into the world of crowdfunding. So I just had the pleasure to see so many interesting campaigns, concepts and products, which was really inspiring. And I hope for all of you that you still feel like going further and take your project to the next level. So I'm sure that many of you have already heard about crowdfunding. There are different forms of crowdfunding, and what I'm now talking about is about reward-based crowdfunding. So reward-based crowdfunding is a new form of financing projects or products via internet in a very short period of time by raising money from a large number of people by offering them different rewards. So it's based on the all or nothing principle. That means you need to define 3 central points before you start your project. So you need to set a financial goal, the money you need to realize your project. You need to define some rewards, which you will be offering to the backers. And you need to define a duration on how long your project should be online. If a project does not reach its funding goal in the given duration, the backers will be refunded the money they paid. So that's really important to know. So you will only get the money if you reach your funding goal within the given duration. But of course, it's not just about financing a project, it's also about communication and marketing. So a crowdfunding campaign really helps you, on the one hand, to communicate and to present your product at the first time to a community and to get some feedback. And on the other hand, it gives you the possibility to sell the product in advance and to enlarge your network. Especially at We Make It, we have different categories. So people sell design products, they develop apps, they publish cookery books, get startup companies going. or they bring out some music records. As how you can see here, for example, the designer, David Bechtold, raised over 35,000 Swiss francs to produce his citrus juicer. Or we had a towel collection, which was realized over We Make It. We had an industrial designer who could sell his leather stool, Theodore, in advance, and he really could build up a bigger community. Or there are some co-working spaces which could be financed, and also, as a last example, zum Guten Heinrich, which you maybe know. This is a startup for sustainable lunch menus, and they could, thanks to 187 backers, they could finance their food bike. So if you have any questions or would like to start a project, please don't hesitate to contact me further on or to write me an email. And yeah, hopefully see you soon on We Make It.
Thank you. Thank you, Céline. Yeah, I'd hope we see some people talking to Céline later on. Yeah, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed the break. I hope you're not too anxious. And I also hope you're stuffed, because I want to say a big, big thank you to everyone who was participating and who pitched their idea this afternoon. It has been an awesome weekend with you guys, and we hope that it was just as awesome for you as it was for us. Thank you. So, to move on, we are now here. The weekend is over, and we are exactly 48 hours in, and we're standing at the same place, metaphorically speaking, where we've been when we started. We've worked hard those 48 hours, you and us, and you especially worked hard to win the Designathon. You did so in teams, some larger, some smaller. And you then pitched your ideas in 90 seconds. You presented good ideas, fresh ideas, you presented crazy ideas, and most of all, you presented bold ideas. And you competed to win one of those, or all of them, 4 awards, and you voted in the end for the Audience Award. So that's where I'd like to start. The Audience Award, the 300 Swiss francs. I'm happy to announce, let me get your prize, that team number 8 won the Audience Award. Why don't you come up here, guys? Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Is there anything you'd like to say to the audience? Maybe. After all, they gave you this prize. No? Come on.
No, it was amazing, thank you. And we had a lot of fun, as you maybe saw in our movie. And yeah, that's it.
I also want to thank in the name of our group for all the people we were talking about our project and gave us some really good feedback from time to time. I think it was really helpful. Thank you.
Thank you. So now, I'd like to get started with the next phase. And for that, I'd like the jury to come up. They sat together and they decided on a prize for all the 4 awards.
Don't even think that your work was easier than ours. It was really interesting. Firstly, it was really interesting to see the wide range of presentation formats you used, from really interesting, intriguing, and the other way around presentations. We were looking for real solutions. We were not really the arty ones, really the ones who thought they really have the potential of developing of a market, or even if it's a future scenario in 50 years, that was not the one who we would kick them out. So real solutions, convincing solutions, and our discussions were hard. So we had like different, always you have like your idea you really love most and really try hard for this, and maybe you win and maybe you lose. So it's teamwork. And we would continue with teamwork, so every one of the jury member will announce a prize and will explain what the ideas behind the prize or our decision was. So, yeah, let's start with the future.
Best in Future, yes. Sponsored by Oxa Winter Tour.
So, Best in Future was one of the hardest discussed topic lately. So we chose a project which really take a look further in the future, which is critical and questions the present. It is also thought-provoking, so would we really end up there in 2050? So congratulations to Digital Nomads Home.
What is that? So, you guys, is there anything you'd like to say to the audience? Or to the jury?
Can I say it in German? Is it okay?
Of course.
Ja,
of course.
Danke, dass wir hierfür ausgewählt wurden. Und das war ein sehr spannender Event und hat sehr, sehr viel Spaß gemacht. Ich hoffe, es geht allen so. Und hey.
So then, let's move on to Best in Fresh and Crazy, sponsored by Microsoft Surface.
For this category, we chose a team that had the crazy idea to change time. Changing time would be a really crazy idea, because if each one of us were here at their individual personal time to do a Designathon, because that's when we feel the best, we would never all meet, and that's the crazy part of it. Your university would not work because your schedule wouldn't work, because nobody would be here at the same time. That's the crazy part. At the same time, it's a very fresh idea under the topic of new work, because everybody could do the work when they feel the best in order to perform and have a better result. And this is a very challenging idea, an interesting idea, and that's why we decided to give the Crazy and Fresh award to team number 15.
Sorry fürs Video, es war nicht fertig, wir haben es irgendwie nicht so geschafft. Sorry. Es wäre cool gewesen eigentlich, ja.
Okay.
Shape into the was? Okay, danke.
Well, thank you guys again. Okay. Then we move on to Best in Social Impact, sponsored by Freitag. We have 4 bags here, and I'd like to give Anita the word.
We chose a project that looked at the question, the values in our society related to work and our attitude towards work. It has a look at working time and spare time. It divides work into smaller units. It might have a fundamental impact, a social impact on the long term on society. And we think it's healthy because it avoids burnouts and bore-outs. We also think that all kinds of competences are relevant in this project, and today undervalued work will become well paid tomorrow. Also an interesting point that this project is including all members of society, working people, today working people, but also refugees, elderly people, retired people. We think it's eco-friendly and healthy. The best social impact prize goes to John Wirtner and Nicola Tissi for the project To Do. Congratulations.
Thanks a lot. We were thinking that we want to do something that is a bit realistic and possible, and we didn't think that this would be a unique thing here. And you guys have all been really crazy, and that's been amazing to see you, because we were not that inspired. Cheers to all of you, and thanks for the prize.
You have to say. So then, let's move on. I wish I had another Stanley Kubrick epic sound here, but I don't, unfortunately. Right. Who was that? Maybe you could come up. Right, so we have the Best in Designathon award. Here it is. It's printed the whole weekend. It's finally here. And it is complemented by 3,000 Swiss francs and by a Microsoft Surface for each team member. Would you maybe like to introduce it?
So, I think we go straight to the point, since we have waited so long for this moment. So, the winner is... So, the winner is... Esszimmer.
Guys, come up here. Come up here, come up here.
So congratulations. We thought it was the most convincing entry, since it was convincing on many different levels. Because you took your 1,000-old ritual of cooking and eating together and bring it into the into our work culture to slow down our fast-paced and connect colleagues and strangers alike. But we also really liked that you took also economical factors, design factors, and social factors into account. by also integrating minorities, of course, and celebrating thus diversity through a standardized mobile kitchen. So we recommend you and hope you will bring this project further.
Now receive your prizes. Okay, so now, well, I guess that was it for the awards. Would you still like something to add? Thank you.
It seems that we're run out of categories and prizes, but we want to point out some projects that didn't make it to the winners list, but led to some really extended discussions and gave us a really hard time. So we want to mention some of the other projects too. First of all, we want to point out the project, the Ad for the Blind. It's it's mentionable that it would have a really big impact for this group, but it was not. It didn't answer the initial question precise enough. And second of all, we like to point out the project Breaker and Alley. Both of them would be realizable, but were not radical enough for winning the prizes. And last but not least, we loved the freshness, craziness, and braveness also of the song. And we think it stands for the broadness and quality of all the ideas and of all the forms of presentations that you gave.
Thank you. So, you guys want to have a seat again? Okay, sure. Another applause for the jury, please. So then, I'd like to thank again all our generous sponsors. It was really amazing how they supported us financially, but also with workforce. It was really it would have not been possible without them. And we hope we can keep all of you for next Designathon, whenever that may be. And most of all, I would like to thank all the participants, everyone. It was a perfect weekend. No sprinklers went off. It was perfect. But then again, I also want to thank the team, everyone who made this happen. Thank you so much. You made this possible. Then again, as a last quick reminder, we'll have a lot of photos. We'll have an after movie, and it will all be posted on our Facebook page. So be sure to check this out. And then, as a very, very last point, see you soon.